Hi, this is Simon Chan. Welcome to my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. Members of my mastermind groups can ask me questions on a weekly basis, and today's question actually is a very good leadership question. Comes from one of my members in Australia, and they just recently sponsored someone that used to be another company, and I'm just going to say the company name to make it easier here. He used to be in Herbalife, and he wants to approach his people in his warm market who also knew he did Herbalife. But how can we approach him without them assuring he's just doing that thing again? Or he also has people in his previous company, Herbalife, that wish to join him. Is this ethical, and how can we approach them? The people at Herbalife have invested thousands and they haven't moved forward. How can we approach his network? So, one of the first thing I would do to advise this person is, his warm market is going to be skeptical because he recently approached them about Herbalife, and now he's approaching them for something new again, right? So it doesn't matter whether it's Herbalife or any other company. I'm not saying Herbalife is bad. Herbalife is a great company, but he had previous challenges, whatever they were. So one of the things I would, in his situation, he's going to get skepticism, right? Because people buy you. And people buy you. And no matter how great he's going to say the company is, people say, well, that's what you said last time. So I think the best way for him to go out there is just to, hey, be honest and open to people. Say, hey, you know what? I made Herbalife was a great company, but I had made a mistake before. It was just not the. He can say that he made the wrong judgment. Maybe the team wasn't that good. And the team is a great way to, it's an excuse, right? So if the team wasn't as good, I didn't get the support, or the pay plan, had challenges. But whatever it was, what was his challenges with the company? And how is USANA, which he just joined, how is it different? Right? He has to emphasize and be open to his warm market, or else they're going to, like you said, they're going to say, oh, you said that last time about Herbalife, what makes this different? So just be open up front. Hey, I made a mistake. I'm new, I'm learning, but I'm hungry for opportunity, and I want. So again, at the end of the day, people buy you, right? So he made a mistake, but as long as he's showing that he's hungry, willing, want to be successful, then people may give him some more attention, make credibility. Also, you can impress people. Now, people are probably not going to be impressed by the company because he said that last time, but they can be impressed by the teamwork and support. So if your team goes out there and show that this time it's different, that the whole support group, it's a fun, it's a dynamic team, that'll catch the prospect's attention. And he really has to say, hey, I was hungry, and Herbalife is a great company, I didn't have the support, I'm much better, and right now I found something that allows me to achieve a lot of things I want to do because the support is great, right? Those are some of the things I would do. In terms of approaching his, the Herbalife people, it is entirely ethical because it happens, right? It happens as business, right? The competitors, it's entirely ethical. And when you approach them, I would find out the great question is, what were here's a couple good questions. What are the challenges you faced? How come it did not work out? You said you invested thousands of dollars in Herbalife. Why did it not work out? Find out the challenges and then show them that this time it is different. Right? If you're showing the same thing, selling the same thing, then are you talking about the opportunity, go for your dreams? It's the same thing that they probably heard at Herbalife, then why would they join? Right? So find out the challenges and how this time it is different. So one of the big challenges probably didn't know how to sell products, or the monthly maintenance was too expensive. So as a leader, since you are a leader, the person who's asking me is a leader, get to know the Herbalife compensation plan. Okay. The Herbalife compensation plan has got really great benefits, but it's got some negatives. The same thing with USANA's pay plan. The other thing is great benefits, but it also got a lot of disadvantages. And I'll just share with you right now, the advantage for Herbalife is when you get to the top, you can make millions. I'm talking about like over $5 million a year. Okay, but the average person is making no money. Very, very difficult at the beginning to make any money. And even if you want to stay as a qualifier, you have to repurchase, about $4,000 worth of products a month. So it's very hard to get started at the beginning. But if you get to the top, the money is really good. With a USANA pay plan, you probably never make $5 million a year. Okay, it will never happen. It's just the way the compensation plan. But the money, because the company can give out only so much amount of money. In USANA, if you make up to $500,000, that's when that's when things get really much harder. It's harder to make. You can make $1 million, $500,000, $1 million, right, $2 million, but getting $5 million be much harder because the company gives the money down to the average, to the low end distributor. So it's much easier, very easy to make $100 in USANA. If you have 10 people on order ship, you can make a minimum of $100, maybe even $200, depending on what order ship they are. In Herbalife, if you even make the 100, okay, you may make $10. It'd be much harder, right? Because the USANA pays the money down to the bottom and the middle, but it'll restrict you when you get to the top. So if you know this as a leader, it helps you approach people because most of their challenges is probably they're not making any money at the beginning, and you show them that USANA it's very easy to make money, right? It's very simple. Their monthly order ship is to be a supervisor. It's like $4,000 US. Or it could be $3,000 to $4,000, depending on the discount, right? But it's over $3,000. In USANA, the order ship is $100 something, $150, $200 a month, right? So that, by the way, when you know that, then you realize the excuses you have as a USANA distributor is really pathetic because there really isn't any excuses when you compare to other things out there. So the pay plans, there's never a best pay plan. I just say fair. What's more fair? Right? And it depends on what you're looking for. There's pros and cons. Again, Herbalife is a great company. They've been around for so long. They're really top income earners, make millions. It's a great company. But you got to know what the difference is and what the challenges they're facing and ask them how it is different and then show them it's different. Another thing is, like I said before, you can easily just impress them with the team support. Show them the team support, that'll catch their attention. And so that if you meet someone that's a leader, okay, it normally is generally easier to meet a leader of a group in another company, and then that leader can bring his people over. Okay, and the leader of the group, again, the question is, let's ask them personally, what are some of the challenges they're facing, and whether they're open to other opportunities that could be a little bit easier. And again, show them that this time is different. So that's what I would. There's a couple of things I'll emphasize. I just wrote some notes down. The key is really, now if you go out there, again, you can do the pros and cons. You can go back to do a Ben Franklin close, compare the two companies, but really it goes back to the new distributor who used to be Herbalife. He has to go out there and say, hey, Herbalife is a great company, but this, again, sell them on the support, maybe the pay plan's better, easier to earn $100, $200. And the reality is, most distributors would be happy they'll be very happy earning $200 a month, right? It's just to pay extra, pay for the rent, pay for the utilities. They'll be happy with that, rather than investing thousands of Herbalife and not getting any money back. So again, emphasize the pay plan, and again, so show them find the challenges, get to know their needs, their frustrations, whatever it is, and show them how this time is different. All right. So that's about it. I hope this is helpful. I would not necessarily compare product to product because whatever you say about their product is not good enough. Herbalife can say the same thing about USANA's product, right? So then you're fighting against each other, talk about ingredients. I normally never go down that path. Just find out what the challenges are, show them this time is different. You got the team support, it's fun, it's a great group, you're growing, you be with a leader that's growing, and then you can talk about compensation plan differences. All right, hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or contact me. This is Simon Chan. Thank you for watching my No BS, No Hype network marketing training. And remember, we're in a profession to help others, so go out there and make sure you have a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless you all.